if you are planning for a construction of a house, and for this, if you are engaging a builder, you have to safeguard yourself from the potential fraud that may occur from your builder. Nowadays, I'm getting a lot of queries with this regard. Some of my clients complaints against their builders that they took money, the builders took money, and he escaped from the premises, and then he's not reachable through phone call and he's not responding for anything, right? In some cases, builders have committed something and they are doing something else in the construction. Proper materials are not using, delivery is not happening on time, completion of work is not happening on time, so many other things. That is why I thought of doing this video. Kindly watch this until the end. I'm sure you will get a valuable insight. So now, once you are planning for the construction, you have to get into an agreement. Yes, I agree that many of the landowners are getting into agreement with the builder. That is not an issue. What is more concerning here is, in the agreement, the required clauses are not there to safeguard you. For builder, you are one of the client. Similarly, you will be having number of clients with him, right? He will already be having a drafted document, and that document is always unfavorable to him and not unfavorable to you. So that means he has not mentioned the proper clause which can help you if you go to court. So that is why what you have to do is copy of such agreement. Once you receive the copy of such agreement draft, you have to sit with your advocate, discuss with him, and any proficient advocate will guide you through with all the clauses and all the legal intricacies. First of all, what you have to focus is, what is the time duration for the complete construction of the house? When he is going to start? When the particular phase of the work is getting completed? All these details you have to mention in the agreement. And what is the money? How the money should be released to him? Initially, advance how much you have to pay, and then phase by phase you have to pay certain amount to him. What is that amount? And what is the phase duration? Everything you have to mention in the agreement. And make sure, until unless he completes the work, you should not release that amount at any cost. And everything, all these details should be mentioned in the agreement. And coming to the quality of the construction, you have to mention many clauses in the agreement. The process of the construction should be mentioned. If he is engaging any architect or any skilled person in the construction, you have to mention that in the agreement. You have to mention that material clause also. What type of material he is using. For example, in case of door, what wood he is going to use? You have to mention it in the agreement. And second most important thing is the quality of the construction. What is the quality of the construction which you are expecting, and then what he is providing. So all these details should be narrated properly in your draft. For example, the cement. What is the quality of the cement he is using? Which brand he is using? You have to mention it. If in case of woodwork, what kind of wood he is using? Whether he is using a teak wood, first grade, second grade, everything you have to mention it. So basically, the material information should always be specific and it should not be generic in nature. If he is using the Jagur product, you should mention the module also. Or if you want, you can mention the price as well. Based on that, if it is more than that particular material, you can put extra amount and then you can purchase that material and then give it to him to fix it. So that is why the document should be detailed enough. Everything should be there in the agreement. The pillar, the cement quality. So once all these clauses are included in the draft, next coming to the paperwork. The agreement should be in the stamp paper. Just 200 rupees stamp paper is enough for this particular agreement, and then you have to mention all these clauses in the stamp paper, and you have to put the signature, both of you, both the parties, on each and every pages of the agreement. And you have to bring 2 witnesses and they should put the signature on the agreement. My suggestion would be, you can make 2 original documents. One original copy you can keep it, and one original copy your builder can keep it. How good you make this agreement, the possibility of the conflict between you and then your builder would be less. And if your agreement is stronger, then possibility of winning the case in the court also would be good. Otherwise, it would be very difficult for you. So that is why make sure you follow all these things and then you get into the agreement. Thanks for watching.